Right, I think that's everything that I usually do before I set up. Just gonna go ahead and grab these because that's what we're working with today. I hope you are all well. Okay, right, that's all of that done. So I hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be working in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which is here. Hopefully I'm in frame okay. My lag is quite bad looking at it. Just going to go ahead and refresh. Hunky. Hello, Miss Betty. Welcome, welcome. So, I've actually got 3 pages flagged here because I wasn't sure which page to do. So when a few people join in, hopefully you can help me to decide which page to do. Other items that we're going to be using are the Derwent little mister. I haven't listed this in the description below, but if you would like a link to it, do let me know. So that's that. I have a number 2 filbert paintbrush. This is a De La Rowney graduate. Oh, that's why I can hear myself back. I haven't muted it. Silly me. Duh. What was I saying? So, yeah, we have the number 2 graduate De La Rowney paintbrush, which is a filbert. I can't hear myself back on here at all. There we go. I have a little paint palette, and the reason why I chose this one with the, I call them little wells, is so when I'm using the inks that I'm going to be showing you, they just pull nicely in these little compartments. So I'm going to use that. I have the Paradise set of Calero pearl colours, which I have listed in the description. So that's these, and these colours in here are absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. So I'm going to be using those, hopefully. I have my 24 half pan set of Pabio watercolour paints. This is my much loved, very old set, but I absolutely adore these paints. As you can see, it is well loved. And these are the colours that you get in this set. This is also listed in the description below. And then the product focus for tonight is the 10 set of Ecoline liquid watercolour. These are made by Royal Talons. So You can buy these 5 sets individually, or as I've listed both in the description and in the pin, you can buy the 10 set altogether. And they're actually on offer on Amazon at the moment. They've got about £6 or £7 off. So if you are interested in getting these when you've seen how they work, do check that link out and maybe treat yourself to some new paints. So this set, you click both the sides here and they open. It comes with number 507, which is, I need to check my reference. This is Ultramarine Violet. Then you have 337, which is Magenta. We have 311, which is Vermilion. Then we have 236, which is Light Orange. And 205, which is Lemon Yellow. And then in the second set, well, the other 5, we have 578, which is Sky Blue Cyan. 600, which is just green. 416, which is sepia. 704, which is grey. And then 700, which is black. And I am also going to be using number 100, which is the white. Again, this one is not linked below, but if you would like a link, do let me know. And this makes them kind of pastel-y colours, really nice. So showing you my swatch chart. On this side here, these are your 10 base colours that come in the set. And then if you look at all of my swatch charts, you are not limited to just 10 colours. I have made 50 colours so far from these 10 base colours and the white. So I've made all of these ones, and I've made all of these. Then we have these ones, and I still haven't finished playing with them yet. I can make lots more colours yet. And then these are the base 10 colours mixed with the white, so it shows you how pastel-y it turns them. They really are awesome little paints. There are 52, I think, that you can collect all together, so loads and loads of colour possibilities. So I'm going to go ahead and line these up on my desk. If you have any questions about them, do let me know. Hi Minnie, welcome. Oh, don't worry, hun. So, with that, hello everyone watching. That's not a paid sponsorship or anything like that. I just wanted to do a product focus on these new inks that I purchased last week. So, choices for page in my Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I would like you to pick my page. So we have this double page spread of cherry blossoms, which I thought would be quite nice to play around with the inks with. Then we've got something a little bit more busy. So we have a double page spread with this tree house. So I thought we could play around with our different greens and browns and see what we can come up with. And then this last page, we have this tree with the ivy and all the little critters, and that too will be a double page spread. So would you like to see me paint page 1, which is the cherry blossoms, page 2, which is the treehouse, or page 3, which is the tree with the critters. Hey Lynn, welcome. That's okay. I've just been going over the paints and what they do, etc. Hi Thomas, welcome. How is everybody? Steve's also here in the background, should anyone wish to say hi. Hubby, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
There he is. He's watching Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So we have 1 vote for page 2, which is the tree house. We also have page 1, which is our cherry blossoms, or page 3, which is the one with the little critters. Lynn says, hello Cookie Monster.
Hi Len.
Page 2 is the tree house, Thomas. Page 2 is the tree house. What's everyone been up to today? I'm hoping that my battery on my iPad lasts out, because I think it's on like 35%. So 1 vote for page 2, 1 vote for page 3. Anyone want to make a deciding vote? If not, we will do a random number generator. Colouring, LOL. Oh, you're still colouring, Miss Lynn. Did you go back upstairs then? It's because of me, isn't it? You came back upstairs to colour and listen to me. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a random number generator. Okay, so as you can see, we will put 2 pages in and generate. Hang on. I did that wrong, didn't I? Minimum 2, maximum 2. And it picks 3. How do you work that out? What am I doing wrong here? Minimum 2, maximum. Minimum 1, maximum 2. So page 1 will be this one, and page 2, oh my days, will be the critters. So generate page 1. So it has picked the tree house after all that. Okay. We will just go ahead and get stuck in then. So, where shall we start? I kind of want to start with some of these leaves and play with our greens, I think. So, I definitely want some deeper greens. So we're going to go ahead and make some of these up in here ready. So 1 drop of ultramarine violet. Because it was between the 2, Lynn. So 1 drop of that. And 1 of that. Which which makes this nice deep green here. Then we will go for one of my favourites, which is lemon yellow and grey. Thomas says hello.
Hello.
Okay, page 2 got picked anyway, Minnie. But thank you. So that is one of lemon yellow, one of grey. Who would have thought that grey and yellow would make this gorgeous olive green? Then I'm going to go for this one, which is green and grey. And the grey just deepens it slightly. So, one of green. And one of grey. So we'll start with those three first and see how we get on. And if we need any more, we can make some more. No, he's not part Italian. He's very English. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in, I think. Okay, let's bring you down. So, have to excuse the lighting. Hopefully that is okay. Let's go ahead and put the flash on. See if that helps. There we go. And I also need my rag. Because if you guys, know me by now, I don't like using a lot of water with paints. So dark, light, medium. We'll go in with the light. And the good thing with these as well is you don't have to use water with them. Like obviously I use water to wet my brush, but you don't have to use water with them, and they're the perfect consistency already, so you can just go straight in and paint. That's what he's watching, Minnie. That's what he's watching. I just got the wrong name. He's watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, yep, you can see. So how has everyone's day been? What have you all been doing? I may need a fine round tip paintbrush as well for this. And all I'm going to do is do the insides of these leaves with the base of the lightest colour. And then we may try and layer some of the mid shade on them, and then I think we'll do the outside of them with the darkest tone. But the reason I picked Johanna's books is because the paper works so well with paints. And with these, a little goes a long way. Eating chocolate and now drinking. Oh, you're drinking a banana milkshake. We've just had our dinner and our treats. So now he's watching TV and I'm live streaming for you guys. This is the first time I've tried blending with them, and that I am happy with. That has blended really nicely. Playing on PS4, enjoying bank holiday weekend. Is it bank? It is bank holiday weekend, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, 3 weeks to go. I bet you'll be really glad when it's over, won't you? So I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this darker tone in. And then go over the top again with the lighter to blend. Did you watch WandaVision, Minnie? I flipping loved that show. It was so good. I'm going to use some of the darkest green for this little leaf here. So although it's the darkest green, it's still not like dark because obviously it is like a watercolour, so it's like a washed out colour. Definitely going to need a fine tip round. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see. Might go for this one. Really need some new brushes. Ah, what's this one? Let's try this one. So this is a 2 over something, and it came with my gouache paints. So just a cheapy thing, nothing special. Oh, I'm really jealous, Minnie. If I had that game, I'd be playing it with you. I don't think I have that game. If I do, I have it on Xbox. That's better. Let's bring you over here slightly. No, I don't. You don't need it with these, Thomas. They do not bleed through at all, as you can see. As long as you don't use too much water, which I never do because I have my my rag here, you're good to go. No, I didn't forget. I know I don't need one. So you can buy these individually as well. Amazon have them, but a lot more pricier individually than Cult pens. Cult pens have these, open stock, all 52 colours, and they're around £3.50 each. Whereas Amazon are double the price, they're £6-7. They are, Lynn, they're so nice to work with. I saw these originally, I think it was, on Colouring Kids' YouTube channel, Imogen. I think she was using them for backgrounds, although when I went back to check her video, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the video I'd originally seen, which was annoying. And so you can, no, that's fine, Thomas. So you can see, they look, a little really does go a long way. I'm gonna change it up and do the mid-tone as the veins on this leaf, because we don't want them all to resemble each other when there are different leaves. And you can also go over them with pencil for shading, should you wish to. I'll go back to my fill, but for the bigger areas. Oh, this paintbrush, I tell you, if you want to get any paintbrush, get a small filbert. It's so nice to work with. Oh, thank you, Thomas. I find painting really therapeutic, more than colouring sometimes. And it's a lot easier on my hands as well. If I'm having a bad pain day with my hands, then I paint. Getting that a little spot at the end there. And if you're worried that the ink is too light, when it's dry you can go over and darken it up a little bit. But I really like the watered down look. Very quiet for a night time. Where is everyone? I have PlayStation 4, but I don't really play it. I play my Xbox more than anything. I can't even remember what games we have on PlayStation. I think I have Spider-Man, Lego Dimensions, Days Gone, Resident Evil 4, and I think that's about it. Xbox for the win. Oh, Resident Evil 3 mini. We'll be getting that one when it comes out. We're waiting for Subnautica 2 to be released on May 14th. We'll be getting that because we've very nearly both completed the first one. We've built half of our launch pad. Such a cool survival game if you haven't played it. Might do those ones slightly darker actually. Let's do these ones, the light green. Because if I do this light here, it's just going to blend into that one. And I don't really want that. So we'll go with the medium colour and see. Yeah, that's better. Nice vibrant jungle coloured leaves. Trying to keep this inside the lines as much as possible, but my poor hands are not what they used to be. They do tend to shake a lot more these days. I think we might do that this green as well, actually. Just have like a little cluster of brighter ones over here. Just double checking, and look, not a spot. Okay, so we're getting there with this little cluster. Once we've done these, I think we'll do a little bit of the treehouse. I prefer single player games as well, Minnie. I feel you can get sort of really, you know, immensely involved in them, if that makes sense. And the reason why I opt for Xbox over PlayStation is because if you complete like the challenges and win the awards, you get points that you can save up and put towards gift cards for your Xbox. So when you get to, it's like 15,000 points or something, you get a £5 gift card. And if you play your games a lot, then it really doesn't take that long to save those points up. He must be enjoying that, he's quiet. It was a toss-up between live streaming tonight and live streaming tomorrow night. But tomorrow night, as Minnie will know, my team are playing football against my fiance's team, so that's a must-watch. So what do we think of this little cluster of leaves so far? Are you guys liking the colours? A little bit too much ink in my brush that time. Just pick it up and move it elsewhere. Oh, thank you. let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shade this leaf. Thank you. And I think I'm going to do the same with this one as well. So I'm just putting a bit of the darker around the edge. And then I'll pick up the lighter again and blend it together. Yeah, I prefer that look. Last time we beat them, Minnie. I can't remember the score exactly, but Man U beat Liverpool. Hubby, do you remember how many goals we got against you last time? Do you remember the result?
No.
Was it 2-1?
Well, something like that.
Yeah. Can probably hear I'm not even bothering to rinse my brush off in between switching colours. Hi Ashley, welcome. You alright? Are you home from your mum's? Okay, so that is that little area done. There's one tiny little stowaway leaf here. Too much ink on there. Yeah, I know. You haven't been to my streams for ages. So that is our little bundle of leaves that we've just done. And what's that taken? 35 minutes, because I yabbered on at the beginning for about 15, so about half an hour just to do that little bundle. So now we will come on to the tree house. I think I want to do the trunk first, just so I can then see these leaves a bit clearer when I come to do those. So let's bring you down here. And we will choose our greens. I'm just quickly going to grab a wet wipe if I can find them. I tidied my craft room up, and you know, not my craft room, my craft area. And you know how it is when you tidy up, you can never find anything. At least I can't. Oh, here they are. That's okay, hon. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I have a wet wipe, and all I'm going to do is just clean this out, and that shows you what's left. So quite a bit of the dark green left because I didn't use much, but nearly used all of the light and the mid. And I'm only doing this because I just don't want them to stain my palette. There we go. Let's bring you up here if I can. Just so you're not, there we go, in the way of me knocking it. I am Ashley. They are linked up in the pin, and they're also down in the description if you want to check them out. They are on offer on Amazon at the moment. So if you want to grab them, they've got about £7 off or something. Right, now let's choose our browns for our tree trunk. So again, I would quite like a light, a medium and a dark. So I'm going to go with lemon yellow and sepia. Yeah, they're watercolour inks, Lynn. They're still watercolour, they're just in ink form. So 1 drop of lemon and 1 drop of sepia to make this sort of, what would you call it, an ochre. I am enabling you, Ashley. It's my job. I am chief enabler. So then I want to go with this light orange and ultramarine, which makes a nice dark brown. Suppose this one would work as well. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. So light orange and grey. Hi Verica. Welcome, welcome. How are you, hun? And grey. For anyone just joining, I'm not using any water at all, Betty. All that I'm using water for is to clean my brush occasionally. And then I dry it off on this rag. And I just use the ink neat as it is. So there are 3 colours. So we've got light, dark and medium. That has made green. Why has that made green? That should not have made green. Did I make that right? Light orange and grey. Did I use yellow instead of light orange? Bear with, guys. I may have used yellow instead and made the green that I made last time. I'm kind of not one for messy art either, Minnie. But I don't know, I don't find watercolouring messy. Maybe it's just me. There we go, that's made my colour I was wanting. I must have used yellow by mistake. So for this, I want to base it in the light, so I need a bigger brush. Let's go for this one. This is a number 4, and if I wet it, it is a filbert. So let's take the water off. Oh, that's nice, Verica. I'm glad you had a great day with your daughter. So I may need to make more of this light brown, just because it's quite a big area, but we'll see how we go. Don't be alarmed by how yellow it is. Because we are going to be shading it. Switch to my little filbert. I think this is the medium. This is the dark. Yep. Let's go in with our medium. No, your English isn't bad, Verica. Sorry if I'm quiet, guys. This is just a little bit intricate. So it's just about building your layers up until you're happy with the way it looks. Hi Debbie, hi Azra, here's the gang coming in. How are you all? Nor did I until the last minute, Azra. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing. Oh, it's really relaxing to use them, Ashley. Are you feeling enabled yet? For anyone that's just joined, I'm using Royal Talon's Ecoline Watercolour inks. Bit of a mouthful, but trust me, they are amazing to work with. And if you want to check them out, I have pinned the link at the top and also in the description below. So I'm just gonna call that little area. Erin, welcome. Hi, how are you? Same, Verica. Same, hun. Yay, Erin! I've got both now too. The lovely Miss Betty got the second one for me as Happy Mail. So I'm so super grateful because it's gorgeous. And we completed a page in it. So that will be on my completed pages video, which I will be filming tomorrow. You can see how many layers I'm putting on these, and the paper's just taking it. I probably will go over with pencils on some of the tree just to give it a smoother finish. I really like how this part here turned out, but then it's not really matching this part over here, so I'm just gonna add a little more ink to it. Oh no! Nice, Azra. Because these are lights, I want to try and keep this area around them more of this yellow ochre. Obviously I'm going to shade around all this bit, but I want to keep the bit directly next to the lights as the ochre, so it looks like it's lighting the tree up. I'll have to make some more of that ochre. I knew I would. But that's okay. Okay, so we'll use this leaf here and the line as a stopping point for this section. Oh, I was just saying, my hands are shakier than they used to be, but they're still quite steady, I guess. Okay. She says she was going to keep that light and then goes over it with the darker paint. Just going to use a tiny, tiny bit of water just to make that a little bit less harsh. Oh, thank you, Erin. They're falsies. The other day when we went to town with my mum, I picked some up because I don't. If any of you know, I have a dairy deficiency, so like lactose intolerance, and it is attacking my nails, something chronic, and they look awful. So I got some falsies, and because I don't like my nails long, I sat here last night trimming these down so I can still use things. Thank you so much. Right, so I think that's our shading done for that bit. Oh no! Do you not find nail glue is just super glue? No problem, Azra. I often think it's just super glue. It smells the same. This is definitely going to need shading because your girl here is not good at blending these in a larger area. Whoops. So yeah, that's definitely a shading job with pencil, but that's okay. Okay, I need to make some more of the mid-tone and some more of the light. Oh, Erin. Oh, bless you. Light orange and ultramarine. No amount of correcting that is getting rid of the mottled look. At least it's not bleeding through. So that's a plus. Because I have put a lot of ink on that area. I think I've got to work in smaller sections whilst it's still wet. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Erin. No problem. I'll let her know. Yeah, smaller sections is definitely helping. This is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, Erin. Much better. You're welcome, hon. Do you have this one? So for those of you who don't know, because I haven't really put it anywhere, but I will be recording my complete colouring book collection, as it has been requested by a couple of people, and I will be doing it in alphabetical order because that's how I sort of catalogue my colouring books. Yeah, we were all saying a little while ago about Lost Ocean, Erin. It's not a particular favourite of a few people's, I don't think. It's just so intricate, isn't it? And I'm not one for using fine liners a lot or doing a whole page in gel pen kind of thing. The people that can, you know, colour in it do a beautiful job. It's just not for me. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. My tablet came up saying 10% remaining, so it made the stream buffer. Yeah. Let me just see if I can plug you in so we don't lose you. I might have to alter the position of the camera, I'm afraid. Do bear with me. How's that? I think that's okay. I can't really get to my page very well, but at least you can see. This brown is definitely trying my patience with blending, I have to say. Just going to go ahead and let that dry for a second. I'm going to wipe that second compartment because I need to make some more mid-tone. I've just used lemon yellow and brown. Okay, wrong one. Try again, Zoe. It's meant to be lemon yellow and sepia. Hang on a minute, I did do the right colour. This one was the right one. Oh my days. Just ignore me, guys. I've clearly lost the plot. So after we've done this little bit of trunk that I'm doing here and fiddling with, I think we're gonna use the clear rose to do some of these like bulrush weeds, bulrushes, whatever they are. Now this is dry, I'm just going to see if I can touch it up a bit and make it any smoother, but probably not. That's what happens when you try and do too big of an area. Okay. Going to get a clean brush and tidy this up a bit. Okay, Erin Han, thank you so much for joining. It was lovely to see you again. Take care, hun. So I'm going to use the Clearo Paradise. I have listed the link for these in the description below if you don't have this set and would like to check it out. And I think we're going to use the apple green. So here they are in all their gorgeousness. And this is what they're like when they're dry. And before we use them, I'm just going to spray them with this mister. Like that, just to activate them. Bye, Erin Han. So let's pop those to one side. For any of you that didn't see while that's activating over here, for any of you at the start that didn't see the inks that I've just used, I will go ahead and show you. So they come in these cases of 5 and they do stack on top of each other. like so. Very handy dandy little things. And I live under my desk. Well, under the shelf on my desk, I should say. And then I have the single white. Whoops. Okay, let's see how we're going with this Clearo. I'm going to use my fine round head. See if that's activated enough, and if not, I'll pop a bit more water on it. Nope, I think I need a little bit more water. Okay. Get them nice and creamy. I'm still rather new to these Clearo paints, and I don't always get the results that everybody else gets with them. They're very different to anything else paint-wise that I've used, so plus when you're working at a certain angle, it is hard to tell whether you've painted an area until you tip it up. But yeah. They're pretty when they do work properly. It's just the person that's trying to paint with them isn't the best at using them. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys because it's annoying me having you there. That's much better angle. And I can come back over here. Might even need my spotter paintbrush for this. Welcome to my live stream, guys, where you get to see me fail miserably at using Clearo paints. I just can't never seem to get the consistency right on these. I want them really creamy. Let's try and put some of it into my palette over here. Am I back? Yay, I'm back. Okay. I have only got 9%, but yeah, it wasn't my battery playing up. It was, I don't know what it was. It was YouTube, I think. Just testing my patience. Okay, so I've done that leaf. It is definitely easier to paint with these from my little palette thing and picking it up out of here, definitely. But if I tilt it, you can see the shiny leaf. But it's like everything, you know, we can't be expected to know how to use something straight off the bat. Some things we have to practice that, and it's part of the fun, really, isn't it? Except when you're ruining a page like I'm currently doing. So yeah, all good fun. If I was watching this, like if I wasn't streaming it and someone else was doing what I'm doing right now, I'd be going, well, you're screwing that up, ain't you? So I think this page will be Operation Rescue Mission with pencils to see what I can do. But let me reiterate, it is not the inks, it is the person using them. Okay, so that's a couple of leaves done. See, once they get to the right consistency, they're really nice to use. It's just this tree. I mean, I know trees aren't supposed to be perfectly smooth, but that's the OCD in me. Hi Kirsty, sweet, how are you? Welcome to my live stream disaster. Just goes to show you, we all make mistakes. We're all human. I think it's sometimes refreshing to see when YouTubers mess up because it just shows you that we make mistakes too. This is the Paradise set that I'm using, Kirsty. I've linked it in the description below if you want to check them out. They are beautiful if the person who's using them knows how to use them, which I do not. Steve, Steve, your breathing is so loud, I can hear it back in my ears. You're like... Really concentrating on his program so much, bless him, he's like... Okay. Exactly, Kirsty. I'm going to try and cover some of this up with pencil and hopefully it will look a bit better than it currently does. Okay, so my initial problem was I hadn't given them Okay. I think we're back again. But I'm gonna zoom you guys out. Hi Sam! You're joining Hunt just as I'm about to come off. But here are the Clero leaves. We got there in the end with them. Yeah, I had to refresh again, Lynn. So yeah, like I said, bit of a disaster here. But hopefully once I do these leaves with the green like we did up here, hopefully this area will look a bit better. No, it's not Kirsty, it's YouTube tonight. So yeah, that is our Clero leaves, and then our Ecoline inks up in this corner here. And then Ecoline here too. Thank you, Sammy. Why am I calling you Sammy? Thank you, Sam. So, yeah, I might do a second live stream on this page. Hopefully a bit better than this one. Just so you can see if I have played around with pencils, if I've managed to remedy this car crash that's happening. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't be on any longer, but I've almost done 2 hours, I believe. I'm on 1 hour 55, so it's time to head off, and my iPad is also now on 4%. So it will definitely die quite soon. But thank you all so much for joining. If I can, I will maybe try and stream tomorrow. But if I can't stream tomorrow, there will be a video going up, which will probably be my completed pages for March. No, for April. I keep forgetting what month I'm in. So, take care everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Take care.